This might be one of the most confusing games I have ever played. And I've played BioShock Infinite. This is 5D chess with multiverse and time travel. Not only is that name really long, that's the actual name of this game, it's also fucking ridiculous. But it's true, this is actually probably the closest we're gonna get to 5-dimensional chess. I don't even know how. Okay, so things look pretty normal so far. I mean, it's, you know, it just looks like a standard chessboard. I have my pieces, they have theirs. We're just gonna move this pawn up, the very standard opening of chess. He's gonna move that pawn. Okay, I should probably say right now, I'm not good at chess at all. I've played some matches in my day, lost most of them. But I don't think that's going to really matter for this. So, okay, what am I doing? The knight is there. What if I do that to take the... Oh, making the knight back off. Haha. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the bishop now that's there, but, sure, let's get the knight out. Oh, you... I didn't even see that. You know what? I decided I'm gonna do a little bit of a trick. So we should probably talk about what 5D chess actually is. So obviously normal chess is just 2D chess. That's regular chess. Technically this isn't actually 5D chess because the 3D aspect of it isn't actually in this game. Because in a theoretical 3D chess, the board would be going like towards the screen, like it would actually be a 3-dimensional board where height would matter, and you would be able to like go through 2 boards at once. But that's not in this because it would be even more confusing than it already is. So yeah, 3D isn't here, but 4th-dimensional chess, I believe, is basically going back in time to basically I'm allowed to move, and we're both allowed to move our pieces back in time. But still according to regular chess rules. So, a knight always has to move 3 spaces. It moves 2 spaces in one direction and 1 space in the opposite direction. Or not the opposite, but you know what I mean. You know how chess works. The same thing goes here though. So, if I move 2 boards back in time, and I know there's 4, but I'm only allowed to move pieces onto boards that were my turn when they happened. So I can move 1, 2, and that leaves me with 1, like, final space I can move, where I can just move 1 in any direction. So I'm actually going to move back in time and take that pawn. Fancy little animation. That only happens for the first one. And now we're here. And now, because I've gone back in time, it's split off into another timeline. I'm going to submit that move. I don't want to see what he does with that. So... You may notice that now there's this line here that this resembles. Yes, it looks like the present. That's because it is. Basically, I don't know even how to explain this. The present is the present. It's what is happening right now. It's what matters the most. The future, anything to the right of the present, is the future. This is stuff that will happen but hasn't technically happened yet, and the past is to the left, and that's stuff that's already happened. You cannot travel into the future, but you can travel into the past. And you cannot change a timeline once it's already happened. If you go back to it, it just creates another timeline. So yeah, time is... Basically, time doesn't change, but you can travel between timelines. It's a little ridiculous. Okay, what has he actually done here? He moved his knight here, so he still got my thing. But now, just in case anyone's noticed, I do now have 3 knights on this board, so I can take that without any issue. He's gonna take that. Well, that was kind of mean. I'm gonna see if that works. Oh my goodness, he's moved that knight up onto the other timeline. And because that technically is on the same... It's the same time, but in a different timeline, that doesn't create another timeline. If he went further in the past, that would create another timeline. I have to worry about both of these boards because I believe you only need to checkmate 1 king out of all of the timelines in order to win, so be very careful. What do I want to do with this? This is interesting. I had the advantage on the bottom board, but he has the advantage on the top board. Huh. I'm gonna go and take that pawn. I don't think that has any major consequences, at least not immediately. And this one, I don't like this timeline, so I want to see if I can potentially create another one. The queen is OP because she can just move anywhere pretty much. Basically, if however many like boards she moves back in time, she also moves that many on the actual board in a direction. I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I can, but I'm gonna be honest. At some point, we're all going to get lost. Oh my goodness, he keeps like traveling between time right now. Oh my goodness, I'm actually a little afraid. He's gonna acquire like a way bigger army than he's supposed to have on this timeline. And I still just have the regular one. I'm going to need to play this a bit defensively, I fear. The downside of what his strategy is he's actually left this board open. So, I don't know how I'm going to capitalize on that, but I'm going to try. He's moving back in time. He's making another timeline, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to get even more ridiculous than it already is. It's also worth mentioning that I can only play on boards where it's actually my turn. And I don't actually have to play on every board that I can. I can wait to do it. So, right now, the present moved backwards because he created another timeline. So, that created another timeline. I have to play on this timeline because that's where the present is. There's also this timeline in the future where I can actually play around it. I can move pieces and stuff. But I don't have to. He can move on this one. I can't because it's technically his turn. But because it's not in the present, it's in the future, he doesn't have to do anything with that yet. Which is smart. It's smart to have as many timelines under your control at once so that at any time you can have a massive attack back in time. It sounds ridiculous, and that's because it is. I want this pawn to move out because I have a plan, Arthur. Until that happens, though, I'm going to need to just try my best to survive on this board, and I'm not even sure what's happening up there. Oh, the queen's moving back in time, taking my pawn in the past, and I've lost. I'm not just in check, I've checkmated. I've already lost the game. How, even? Oh, no, don't tell me. So, okay. Okay, so what's happened here is, not only have they checkmated my king in this board, in this timeline, they've also managed to checkmate the king in other timelines in the past. Because they, oh my gosh. I don't even, how did that happen? Just for shits and giggles, I've decided to try doing a match on the hardest difficulty. Because I'm just curious to see how long it'll take for them to beat me. Okay, everything looks pretty good. They're moving a lot of pawns up. I'm gonna take his... Oh. They moved the king back. That's not what I was expecting to happen. Okay. Why did they do that? So now they have two kings over here, which makes me feel like this is gonna be my only chance to actually, like, get a proper check on one of the kings. Okay. Gonna move this here. I'm actually checking the king now. I think. Nope, wait, I have to play on this board. Oops. Oh, they blocked it. Why? That doesn't help you at all. Okay. I think we're making a good push right now. I'm gonna move... I just realized there's no king on this board, so I can't even, like... There's no point in me being here. And me doing anything here. I might as well just, like... move across time. What's happening here? I think I checked. Okay, I forgot what my plan was in the other game. I was checking the king, and they blocked it. Okay. I'll wait for the next turn to move my knight onto that timeline. Until then, I don't know. Get the workout. I don't care. Ooh. Interesting strategy. He's moved up on that one for some reason. What's your plan? He's moving the king back again to another... Okay, he's created another timeline. Now there are 3 kings here. This is starting to get a little silly. Okay, he's moved a... Okay, he moved that knight over... No, I I can't believe that random move backfired on me. I can't believe something I didn't think about backfired on me. Oh, I am so smart. SMRT. Oh my goodness, I have a genius plan. We're gonna take that pawn. And now, what's he gonna do? He can't, oh, he could just move there. We're gonna act like he can't. Oh, the game is thinking really hard about this. Probably because there's like 5 different games of chess happening right now. But actually, that's a real, oh boy. What is his plan? Okay, what happened here? He moved that queen down. So now I'm really confused on what his strategy here is. There's 3 kings on this one board. He's moved all of his kings to one board. That's what he's done. Except he hasn't, because how does he have like 6 different kings right now? I'm gonna move the knight there to draw out the queen. I'm sure the highest level AI will fall for that trick. Holy crap, they actually did that. Okay. I don't care that I'm getting rid of a bishop for this. I'm taking out that queen. I have too many of them. Move that there. They can't take that without going to check, so... What is... What? Okay, so what's happened here is they took this bishop, took them pretty much to the beginning of the game. Which means not only is in this time there's no more bishop, the present's all the way back here. Oh man, and they've infiltrated my back line with a bishop, admittedly, but that's still very not a good thing to see. Ahaha, yes, I'm gonna move it down here to where there are 3 kings, because that statistically, oh my gosh, statistically, that should give me the best chance of winning. Okay, so what if I do something like this? Probably not gonna get in check for long. Wow, he moved closer. That's exactly what I would have done in that situation. But what if? Oh. How are you gonna get out of this one, king? Because if you try to take the knight, you will get killed by the pawn. If you try to take the pawn, you'll get killed by the pawn. If you try to back up, you'll be killed by the knight. Or... oh, he's gonna move that way. Well, it was almost a cool plan. What if I move... I'm gonna move this bishop over to here. Hold on a second. Did I just win? I just won 5D, well, 4D chess. I just won, like, you know what? Let's get the ridiculous stuff out of the way. I won chess. Let's rejoice. What did I even do here? Hold on. So, my last 3 moves were... I don't even know. Okay, so I moved this pawn here, which would have... Okay, hold on. If I click that... all part of the plan. All part of the plan. Okay, what about over here? What is this web of check that I've made right here? Okay, let's just make all the webs. Let's open all of them up. Because this is... all intentional. I did all of this on purpose. This was all part of the plan. I wanted to... I put this queen here on purpose so that they would take this king. Not only is this king being taken from the queen, he's also being taken from... I don't even know what that's pointing at. Of course, this knight also intentionally is going to put this king in check because, he has to move 3 spaces, 1, 1, and then he moves 1 space. Boom, boom, yada. This king is also in check because of this same queen. They can't just get rid of the queen because the pawn's there. That part actually was intentional. This queen is also taking out that king. Not sure how they were going to deal with that one. This knight up here, of course, is going to take out this king, as is that queen. The same queen is checkmating 4 different kings. And then this knight is also, of course, saying that. Up here, in this time, this bishop, the lonely bishop that never kills anything, is actually checkmating about 5 different kings. Basically, what I bet none of you thought I would win. All of you thought, including myself, all of you thought that I wasn't going to win a single game. I was just going to, like, flounder around. And I did. and it worked out. So basically, don't plan anything out. If you just play random shit, you're guaranteed. If you just do whatever you want, who's going to stop you? No one. Because if you don't know what you're doing, the enemy doesn't know what you're doing. That's really what this lesson's all about.